Hi, my name is Alex Luizos, and I am an AI engineer specializing in building AI agents. And today I have something very amazing to show you. So I managed to build a personal AI data analyst so that you don't have to uh, spend money and analyzing your own CSV file. Say that you have a CSV file with sales or whatever else and you want to take a look, but you don't want to spend time like pivoting on Excel or whatever, and you don't want to hire somebody as a small business. So I built here a data analyst that you can converse with. You can have a natural language asking questions with this AI agent, and it can give you results. I downloaded the dataset just like for purposes, for demonstration purposes here from federaldata.gov, and it's a 55 megabytes file which contains data about electric vehicle population data. Okay, let's load this file on our AI agent here. Okay, it's 53 megabytes, and we get a first visualization of the tables. What is my first question? Okay, so let's say that what is the data about? Okay. Um, the way it works is that it takes my natural language question here, it transforms it to a code that it's like pandas data frame code, and then it gets the result, runs the code, gets the result, and gives me an answer of what it is. So the data appears to be about electric vehicles registered in various counties and cities in the state of Washington. Okay. Data frame includes informations like those, information like those. The dataset could be used for analyzing distribution characteristics of the electric vehicles. Okay, that's amazing. Here we can have our query history, so then we can go back or save whatever we analyzed. Let's ask another question. Okay, um, talk to me about the makes of the electric vehicles. Let's execute this. It's reasoning. I want to look how it looks in the background. Okay, so it's reasoning, it creates the code here, it runs it, and then gives me the results. Okay, let's see how it's. The electric vehicles are manufactured by a variety of makes. Here are some of the most common makes. Tesla, Chevrolet. Wow, Tesla is like very high. Like 100,000 versus the next one is 16,000. Ford, Kia, BMW, Jeep. All right, awesome. Um, Make a pie. You can also ask it to do charts for you. Make a pie chart of the Tesla models. Let's see what we get. We can have our pie charts. We can save our charts and then, uh, okay, right. Model Y, most of it. Model 3, Model S, X, a bit of Roadster here, a very thin slice, and Cybertruck. All right. Interesting. Okay, so mostly Model Y, Model 3. Let's ask another question. Let's see. Um, so we have counties. Let's see what we have here in the data. We have count model counties, um, eligibilities, range. Okay, let's ask a question about the range. What is the average range of a Tesla vehicle? It's reasoning and it's giving us the answer. So isn't this amazing? Like we can have something understanding our language, creating code. It took me like when I first started, like 13 years ago, my trip as a data scientist and then became machine learning engineer. It took me like almost like 6 months to a year to learn how to do that on pandas. And now I can have something like taking my question and then answering. The average electric range of a Tesla vehicle is approximately 61.12 miles. Okay. It sounds like the range of the Tesla cars is low. Can you explain why? So this is a more like secondary tier question. It's not only asking about the code to give me some answers on the data. You ask for logic on the data, and let's see how the AI agent fares on that. Like, let's see what the reasoning will be. Like, I'm asking why. So it has to make the code. Okay. The range of the value appears to be low because the base MSRP column is showing value of 0 for all the entries, which is unusual and likely indicates missing or incorrect data. Like, this is amazing because I'm not only getting the code and the results, but I'm also getting explanations. Additionally, the electric range of the Tesla cars is 220 and 0 for the Model Y, which might affect data entry error potentially, yes, incomplete data, specific model variant. Okay, what should I do? Okay, I have my explanation now. Now, give me the average range of the Tesla cars, but ignore the rows with zero values. Okay, let's get the answer to that. So now we're gonna get like a better, since that we know that there are like some missing or incomplete data here and we need to clean up. Okay, now we got it. The average rate of Electra of Tesla cars, ignoring rows with zero values, is 241.06 miles. That's a better answer now that we have. Give me the average range. Now let's take the second one, the Chevrolet cars, but ignore, because we're gonna have probably the same problem there. Let's take it for uh, the other make of the cars, the second best. The average age of Chevrolet cars is 144. Okay. Of all the makes of the cars, let's take it now for all the makes of the cars and of the rows with zero values. And then I'm gonna ask you to make a chart out of it. Give me a chart of the, okay, the average electric with zero values. Zero values. I'm not very happy with this answer. Let's say we get Tesla. Okay, removed the zero values and it's getting better. So there must be hybrid cars also because I see for some of those they are very low the mileage. Whereas for the Tesla it's still high. Okay, Tesla seems to be very high. Okay, I didn't lose my query. I have it here in my history. I can save all the results later. Uh, so if you want this, this is an open source code. If you want me, it's on my GitHub on the link. You can download it and run it locally. If you want some help to help me set it up for you, like I'm very happy to do it for you, just reach out and let's build this together and see what else we can do. Let's go through the code quickly, a bit for those that you love looking into codes. Um, Here I'm importing all the necessary modules, Streamlit, Pandas, Matplotlib for the charts, and I'm using the LangChain experimental agents of create CSV agent. So this is for analyzing the CSV. I'm loading the OpenAPI key here, then I'm having some custom CSS for the beauty of it. Here I'm having like some function that gets the response of the LLM and cleans it from, I have a regex to clean it from everything, so I can get then only the code and run only the code. The CSV agent function here, I create the CSV agent from the LangChain. I'm using temperature zero because all these models are stochastics and temperature zero removes the variety of the answer every time. Even with temperature zero, because they are stochastic, I can still get variable results, but this actually reduces the variation. Then I'm using a capable model. I think the 4.0 mini might not do so well. GPT 4.0 will do well. O1, etc. is like an overkill probably for this. So I'm invoking the agent here. I'm getting back the agent. How I display if I get the JSON as response, which is the response of the agent with the code. If the answer is just, I'm getting the answer as like the natural language answer, or if there is a bar chart, a bar chart kind of columns, like I'm getting the columns of the chart and the chart per se. And if there is a table as a response, then I'm getting the table response and be able to render it on the front end of the Streamlit. And here is the whole app, how I design it, upload the file here function. And here I'm keeping the history of the queries so that you can get a good history of your data analysis. And here I'm invoking the main app and it's running. Okay. On the next probably lesson, we're gonna do that for an SQL agent, like a small caveat here, which is also on the uh, documents of the LangChain. So whenever you create an agent like that, this agent takes your natural language, it creates the code. This is a Python code to run the pandas commands. Uh, it's not best practice to deploy it in production in something non-local because it can run um, Python code, so it's not like best practices from security standpoint to do that. The best way to do it is like take your CSV, make it an SQL, and then you have it a bit sandboxed, so you cannot run something dangerous there because Python is more generic and can run anything. Not that it is dangerous. I haven't seen anything dangerous here. But it's not the best practice for non-local or like something that you want to deploy on an enterprise setting right now. It's good for your own personal laptop and use cases, especially when you run it on a virtualized environment. So, okay, let's get in touch and let's have more discussions. What else do you want me to build? Like, I'm very happy to keep on building AI agents and showcasing and sharing with the rest of the people. All right, let's keep it up. AGI is coming. See you soon.